Well, here we go. Day's Friday. Don't take long ago, do it. I ain't handsome and dry out, but my gosh, that easterly wind here is blowing like a holy. Oh my gosh, right through to your bones, really. You've got to keep wrapped up warm, even if the sun is shining. But he's dry, and of course he's drying out all the ground as well. The plants need a bit of support here now, and a bit of water and a bit more. But it's like everybody's all right. Of course, as you know, I don't do a lot here, not on Saturdays and Sundays, so I'll find some more for you for next week if the Lord to spare me. But I hope everybody's okay. Stay safe. We're doing all right. My car's gone in for have a bit of a check over today. I suppose get the brakes sorted. Got to be able to stop when we get to these junctions. But there we are. Now I'm going to do this one's with cousin Ginny. This one's about a cooker. Here we go. I started doing the talk, and then the phone went and it didn't stop. And I thought, right, so I'm going to get rid of it. You know, the phone, not me, not this talk. You know, I was telling you about buying a new washing machine. Well, I'm blowed if the cooker haven't gone wrong now. Can't win in, can he? The man said the thermostat was gone. I thought he must be something like that, because my heavy cake been cancelling on the top lately, and hard as a bullet. Jack thought I'd made him with cement. He said he could do with a few more stones for the rockery. Cheeky, isn't it? We used to have a Rayburn, and that was handsome. At least he was when you had a good draft to getting up. But when we had easterly wind, as we got now, we used to smoke like Billy-O, and you had to keep the middle door shut, or you would have smoke all over the house. It warmed the place up handsome in the winter, but if I hadn't going in the summer, the kitchen used to get hotter than Cuba. Then we had to riddle every morning, and every few days we used to take out these get chirks. But I tell you, he baked handsome. The pastas, you never tasted nothing like it, with the gravy running out of them all over the sheath. Anyhow, the new cooker, I knew exactly what I wanted. Some of them got these get double ovens. That's right, I suppose. But the trouble is when you use the small oven as a grill, you've got mine give them a good clean afore you to using again, or else the place is full of smeech. I've been used to a high-level grill, and that's what I went for again. When we went down to buy, and Jack said, "Look at that. If you'd have spent so much, you'd get £50 off for a new video camera." Sorry about this. I'm going to carry on again now. I said, "You mean like a little chap got up chapel? I like see the films, but he's always sneaking up on me when you're looking like I've been dragged through edge backwards." "Go and think about it, Harry Jack." "Well," says Jack, "I wouldn't mind one, and £50 off isn't bad, is it? And I could take a bit of a film of the children." When I was looking at the cooker, the chap asked if I wouldn't rather have a microwave oven. They're a nice idea, aren't they? But if you want something a bit quick, but when I'm making pastas, I like to smell them cooking. Give you a bit of appetite, don't it? So there you are. I got my cooker and Jack got his camera. He's like a kid with a new toy. Only thing is I got to make sure my hair is tidy all the time, because I never know when I'm going to be on candid camera. This is another little one here now by David Prowse. Recitation. We were chatting on the curbside by the rustic chapel gate when a score of village children hustled by, looking somewhat sombre in the starch of Sunday best, and Jan was quick to spot the reason why. "Anniversary in the Sunday school," he whispered with a nod. They got their recitations on their mind. "Let's walk up the road a bit. We're only in the way. 'Tis a thing on which I like to draw the blinds. 'Tis full of painful memories from they many years ago, when I was much the same as they in age. I got a little verse for you," said dear old Elsie Strict, and she handed me some lines upon a page. "I'm sorry, Mrs. Strict," said I, "but my throat is awful sore. I'm afraid my voice won't function at its best." "It sounded fine to me," she said, "when you chatted through the hymns. You learn your piece along with all the rest." This called for speedy thinking, so I hatched another plan to avoid the pain of learning things by heart. So I sidled up to Ida with a licorice all sorts bag, enticing her to play an helpful part. "You're on the front bench in front," I said. Slap banged me on the head. "I know," she groaned, as things was looking black. "Well, I'm asking you," I said, "yes, when you're perched in place, can he stick my recitation on your back?" "Well," She took no end of wheeling. She must have done, I know, 'cause she took my lippers all sorts when she went. She had a recitation to apply the sticky tape, and I, at last, had her agreed consent. Come anniversary service, and as they'd settled down, the verse to my relief was in its place. I thought I'd better read it out, to sort to get the gist. Then horror dashed the triumph from my face. On Ada's way to chapel, there'd been something of a shower, which blotched the paper and caused the ink to run. Now what I had before me was a messy model scroll, and all my clever plans had been undone. I squinted at the paper as I tried to make it out. My name was cold, and to my feet I bounced. And tell us all the title, Jan, I heard the preacher say. Sam's son had a dahlia, I announced. The place went deathly quiet. Mrs. Strick turned crimson red, and Ada got the giggles neath her hat. Sam's son had a dahlia, I repeated once again. But now he's dead, I said, and down I sat. I do love the Bible stories. They to stay with thee for life. They're guaranteed to cause my heart to melt. But Samson and Delilah still brings colours to my cheeks, 'cause I do know exactly how he felt. Thank you. Have a nice weekend and take care.